Currently, Sri Lanka rugby has fallen from where it was a few years ago. In 2018, Sri Lanka rugby was placed second in the Asian Seven Series, seven standings, and when we started just before the last tournament, the first leg of the seven series, we were placed 12th, but we managed to get back to the top four. So there is a lot of potential I see, but we need a lot of work to be done because it's a much younger squad that we have. And if guided properly, we can definitely work towards getting a medal next year at the Asian Games. That will be one of our main targets as a committee that we want to try and make happen firstly by starting to contract the players on official payment and training them for an extended period, unlike the usual norm, which has been to just put the players together for about a month and play with teams who have been practicing together or playing together for years. So hopefully by doing these two changes with a lot of good guidance from our coaching team, we'll be able to win a medal at the next year's Asian Games. The 15th format, few things I want to mention. The club rugby interest and crowd interest and sponsor interest and overall interest in the club rugby has really deteriorated over the last 20 to 30 years. One of the main reason is definitely due to the not allowing foreign players to take part in Sri Lankan rugby club rugby tournament. Because spectators, the crowds love to see those players perform, and in addition to that, our players also have to raise their game to be able to keep up with these players. So by bringing them back into the game, we expect a real big boost, a much needed boost for the club rugby structure in Sri Lanka. In rugby, there's two ways we can do that. The parental or the grandparent rule is the easier method. There are a lot of players in playing high-level club rugby in countries such as New Zealand, Australia, England, and if we show them that we have a plan and that we are going in a direction, good direction, we can have those players coming and playing for them. And we plan to get in touch with those players and give them sufficient notice and time to come and play for us. If you notice the May series that we played again in the Asian series, we had one of those players, Adam Gowda, who joined us on short notice and came and played for Sri Lanka. Big thanks to Adam, and I would like to invite all other players who are eligible to play for Sri Lanka through their grandparents or parents to come and play for your country, because we are now definitely going in the right direction with a plan to take this game forward. I would like to say to the boys that we are definitely going to make some changes to ensure that there'll be a future for playing rugby in Sri Lanka. So don't give up. Hope.